Hey everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net and shareholder in Helios and Matheson. And let's take a break from the scripted videos that I've been enjoying very much, and by all accounts, you guys have been enjoying too. And let's go back to a vlog news style video. Now, what we're talking about is not exactly news. This isn't popping up in Business Insider. This isn't popping up on CNN. This isn't even popping up on the Motley Fool. But somebody said something to me in the comment section which caused me to it caused a little bit of alarm, to be honest. They said, "Hey Kevin, I tried to message you, didn't get through for whatever reason, but here's the news. The Studio Movie Grill in Rockland does not appear to be an e-ticketed theater anymore." Now, for those of you who are not aware of what e-ticketed theater is, it is essentially a MoviePass partner. That is a theater that when you go and you use MoviePass at that theater, they get a discount on that ticket. In a sense, you are supporting MoviePass at that point. And in return, you can see whatever you want. Now, not everyone has these, but you know what? There's enough out there that this particular theater is the key reason to keep MoviePass. The people who say, when are they going to unload movies? When can I see Venom? Guys, I don't know. I don't anticipate MoviePass to let you see whatever you want anytime soon, unfortunately. And understandably, some of you might want to cancel at that point. But these e-ticketed partnered theaters were reason enough to assume that, hey, you know what? If you have an e-ticketed theater near you, you can see whatever you want still, 3 movies a month, and that's a good thing. Well, you've been looking at the MoviePass app for a while, and here's the thing. I live in Southern California, and they're not super common here, to be perfectly frank, but there's like 7 of them. Now, we're just looking at this, but let's see what happens when we go to theaters. Oh, oops. There. Ooh, 2 theaters. The Art Theater, which I like, and the Berea Plaza 5, which I haven't really paid much attention to. Can we see what's... Oh, well, it is like almost midnight, so I guess we can't see what's going on. But that's it. The Studio Movie Grill ticket theaters, they've gone away. The Triangle Square Cinemas right there, that used to be an e-ticketed theater. Apparently that's not there anymore. And this is really concerning me because it's like, and this should concern all MoviePass people, because here's the thing. Right now, MoviePass, it's true that their $9.99 model was not sustainable. Those of you complaining about how it went away, how you want it to come back, guys, it didn't work. I mean, they tried to bully their way into movie theaters, cutting them concessions. The theater said no, and it didn't work out. So basically they had to scale back. But if they could make more partnered theaters like the ones with Studio Movie Grill, then maybe they could have made it. But from the looks of this app, not only are they failing to make more partnerships, but they are actually losing the ones they do have. And the timing of this is also very interesting because, for those of you who are not aware, MoviePass is actually officially being investigated on whether or not they have committed fraud to their investors. Now, this isn't exactly new news. The investors have been pushing for this for a while. I personally, and here's where I stand on that for those who want to know my opinion. Did MoviePass mislead investors when they said this is our goal? We want to get this many subscribers. We believe this will be the breakthrough point, and then we'll make money. No, I don't believe that's misleading. That is a hope that didn't quite pan out. However, is our MoviePass guilty of misleading investors when they say we've secured $65 million in funding, and you find out it's A, not new, and B, they've had it for a while, and you don't even know where they got it or what strings are attached? Then yes, that is actually deceiving investors, and they should definitely be investigated for that. So as a shareholder, obviously I am not happy about that. But what I do not know for certain, and please don't ask, is I have no idea if what's happening with the investigation has anything to do with the lack of e-ticketing theaters. From my understanding, the MoviePass deal was working especially well for Studio Movie Grill. I cannot imagine why they would want to get out of that deal unless the company was being a little unscrupulous behind closed doors. Maybe it was time to renew and MoviePass demanded more than what the Studio Movie Grill is willing to give. Or maybe the Studio Movie Grill was just like, you know what, whatever's going on with you and the government potentially, we don't want to be involved with. Frankly, I think the only reason the Art Theater and the Brea Plaza are still there is because they probably don't have their contracts up for renewal yet. So this is very, very disappointing. And this is not a good sign. And this is especially not a good sign because, you know, people bring up the Rockland Studio Movie Grill all the time. And I think people know it's because I grew up in Sacramento. And also, if you're in the Sacramento area, the Citrus Heights, the Roseville, the Rockland area, the Studio Movie Grill was kind of the safe haven for the MoviePass people. I mean, people ask, why haven't you gotten rid of MoviePass cards? And at least in the Sacramento area, people said, I haven't gotten rid of MoviePass because of Studio Movie Grill. You know, comfy seats, good meals, good snacks. I can, you know, unlimited movies, or at least I can pick whatever way I want to. For them, $10 a month was worth it because you could get it out of Studio Movie Grill. Even my parents have admitted that the reason they keep MoviePass is because of the Studio Movie Grill. But if they're not available anymore and they got to play this game of whack-a-mole like everyone else, and look at that, 2 theaters. 2 theaters. Like, I am going to miss having the Triangle Square Cinemas as a ticketed theater because they got some nice anime once in a while. And boy, the Regency South Coast Village, I really wish that was a partnered theater. But just those 2 theaters now. And I have to be honest, if you're in Sacramento and you don't have an e-ticket theater anymore, there's not a lot of incentives to keep it. I'm expecting a call from my dad saying that he is officially canceling MoviePass because, look, this whack-a-mole thing never was going to work and it was not sustainable. And as much of a fan as I am of them, I encourage them, get out of that as soon as possible. Like, just get out of it and make it a little better. And I told people it would eventually even out, and it never has. At least I hoped it would eventually even out. I don't work for the company, obviously. It would have preferred that they would have had some plan to get back in motion, but they are not. And now with the loss of the e-ticketing theaters, and I suspect that there are a lot of cities that had only one of these, and that's probably gone. Yeah, they're going to cancel MoviePass. They're just going to cancel the MoviePass. There's no reason for them to keep it whatsoever at this point. So there you go. But of course, as always, I want to know what your thoughts are. I anticipate a lot of negativity because it just seems like there's nothing but negativity with these movie subscription cards, except for the AMC stubs. That one can do absolutely no wrong, according to people. Granted, right now it is the model for what these things can be, what they should be. But until the theaters are willing to cut deals with the third-party subscription services, they're not going to look like AMC stubs. They're just not. And people keep saying, oh, Regal's going to launch one. You know what? Where is it? Where is it? We've been hearing it for months. There is a reason I wanted MoviePass and Cinemia to survive until the other theaters got into it. Because I'm not convinced AMC stubs is going to last. MoviePass goes, Cinemia goes, well, then AMC stubs goes. But, of course, I think this is going to be the last straw for a lot of people with MoviePass. For some, it was already a while ago. And you know what? At this point, I don't blame you. I really don't. But I'd love to know, so comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. By the way, what do you think of the new area? I'm house sitting at the moment. That's why we've got a different look. We'll return to the old style next video, so don't get too used to this. But, yeah. Any comments below? I'd love to hear. Also, if you like my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, of course, but even as low as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.